another episode of Vlogmas. Kylie's here. She's like, hi guys, look at me dress. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and turn on notification. It is a dark, gloomy, rainy day in New York. I don't think I'm going anywhere, guys, but I have a few things I have to do. I'm recording my podcast. Again, it's been a year. My podcast is called Black Hole Sun. We do weird and wacky stories, hauntings, anime, all sorts of different things. It doesn't have rhyme or reason sometimes, but it's just like stuff I like that are kind of like, people are like, that's kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I want, you know? So I'm recording that today. I might play some video games. I might actually go out to buy cookie dough and make some cookies. Who knows? I don't know. I'm actually heating up a burrito now. It's been one of those days. I've had a really busy week. Kylie, what do you think? I love it here. It's been a really busy week, and today I was just so pooped. I mean, the weather's been wacky. I'm pretty sure my kid that I babysit, if you're watching the vlogs from the beginning, and he had kind of a cold. I'm starting to feel like a little itch in my throat, and I'm like, oh, I think I said this yesterday too, or the day before. I feel a little better, but I still want to go get maybe some medicine or some throat spray. Yeah, the weather's just insane. There's too many tourists in this town. Just so you know, this is my first year living in Manhattan. I moved into this apartment July of last year, and I've been living here since. Prior to that, I grew up in Jersey City, New Jersey, and lived there for a while. And then I moved to California for 3 years, came back, lived in Brooklyn. I also lived in Astoria, Queens for like a short period of time. So I've lived mostly in the New York area. So for me, events in New York, I should say, aren't so critical and sort of like magical, I guess. I know a lot of you have been asking me to show you different things, and part of me kind of cringes, like especially the Rockefeller Tree or Radio City Music Hall or Bryant Park. I like those places when it's not busy, but this time of year it gets really crowded. It's like a sea of people. And one of my favorite vloggers, has the same name as this calendar girl, is here in the city. And it's so cute to see her so excited about New York. Like she's from the Midwest, and she's like, she loves New York. I wish I had that same enthusiasm. I mean, I love New York. I loved it more than LA. I mean, I moved out to LA and I came back because I loved it more. But it's a different story when you come to visit and you're having like the magical, festive, you have the money to, it's a big thing in New York, if you have the money to spend on all the little tricks and trades, and you don't have to work like, you know, you guys see me babysitting, code checking, and doing other things. It's a different story when you're on vacation here compared to when you're living here. And I don't know why today her vlog kind of annoyed me, because she was so enthusiastic, you know. And at one point, yesterday was SantaCon, which is something I avoid. And she was like, it's so electrifying. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It's a bunch of drunk guys in Santa suits. And it made me think about that dynamic in our country, United States of America, if you didn't realize. And how different we are in this country, which sometimes it's great and sometimes it's like, you know, this is why we have indifference in this country. And it was just like food for thought, because I'm sitting here going, what the hell are you talking about? And she's like having a great time, and she's staying at this great hotel, and I'm over here like, I have to go to work. I'm paying for my little apartment, which, guys, coming up soon, I'm going to be decorating this apartment. Sorry it hasn't been sooner. I got a bunch of Christmas stuff, and I have Christmas stuff kind of up, and I want to show you a tour of the apartment, but I've just been busy with work and other things that I just haven't had time to record that. Hopefully today I can clean up this apartment a little bit. It's a mess. I know that I'm busy when I have dishes in the sink and I have to wash that, and it's just like, looks like someone ransacked it, but I'm like, no, it's just me. I'm rushing out the door. So I'm gonna tidy up today and get ready to show you guys my apartment. I have a lot of things I'm planning for the future. Uh, just to say, just so you know, that I will be going to those places, but I'm not going at night. I'm not going to, if I'm going to go to Rockefeller Center, I'm going to go like at 6 a.m., not at night when it's like elbow to elbow. So be prepared. What I would love for you guys to do is recommend places that are off the beaten path. I'd love to do that instead. I was talking to one of my friends, and they wanted to see certain things because they have a certain aesthetic and a certain culture. And I suggested a place that not all the people who are coming into the city to do Christmas tourism would go. So I'm going to that. So if you have anything you're like, you know what, I'd like you to go to, like something like, for example, I'm really close to the Japanese museum. I'd love to go and check out what they're doing. And then there's like the hip hop museum in the Bronx. There's the botanical gardens in Brooklyn. I was thinking maybe Dyker Heights light show in Brooklyn. And then there's like the light show in Astoria. I was thinking some of those places because that's a lot more fun than Rockefeller Center and Bryant Park. I mean, it's beautiful. Those two things are beautiful, but it's just like so many people are there. So I'd rather go do something that is festive, fun, free, and it's off the beaten path. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. So like I said, I'm going to record podcasts on that mic with Kylie. She's not my co-host. I have to pay her a lot. Play some video games, maybe bake some cookies. I don't know. I think maybe I'll watch some more Christmas movies like I did yesterday. Who knows? It's a gloomy day. I'm just gonna clean, change the curtains out to more Christmassy curtains, do some laundry, maybe go downstairs to the gym and work out. Yeah, it's not gonna be too exciting today. Like yesterday, it was kind of calm. So, but thank you for coming back. So, oh, and my burrito's ready. Perfect timing.
If you like this new format, because that's gonna really.
I ate my burrito, and now I'm watching Astrology by Heather, who I adore, and she's doing a 3-month astrology forecast. I'll link it down below. She's phenomenal. She's the best. But yeah, no, she's one of the people I watch in terms of astrology. Another person who I like and I use their app is Chani. I'll link her down below too. And then there's Christopher. Christopher's great too. I'll just link some random astrologers below. If you're a Christian or don't believe in astrology, just skip this part. Okay, thanks. Love ya.
Videos like this. And finally, one last thing, I have a free present, a gift for you for the holidays.
She gives out gifts, guys. She's amazing. I love her.
And so if you're somebody who wants to understand astrology better for the new year, maybe your New Year's resolution is to actually learn astrology, this boot camp is for you. Over the course of 22 days, we're going to be covering all of the...
So this time around when I do my podcast, because when I was doing my podcast previously, I kind of just like winged it a lot. And so you can see I have a folder now with scripts, and this is a sneak peek into the next one, and articles, and I have a script there somewhere, but articles about what our next topic is about, and I'm recording it off Audacity from my desk. That way I can edit it, because it's time for me to really step it up a bit, step it up with my podcast. I have enough listeners that I can do a better job with it, and I appreciate all my listeners. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do right now. It's hot as balls, but I'm gonna record an intro that I'm gonna use for probably all the podcasts coming up. So here we go. Hi, welcome to Black Hole Sun Podcast. I'm your host, Moss, and thank you for coming back, or thank you for joining us for the first time. Please follow and subscribe to our IG, which is under Black Hole Sun Podcast, and give us a like and pass it around. Thanks so much for listening. There you go. There's the intro. Let's play it back. Let's play it back. All right, let's play it back. Let's hear what it says. Hi, welcome to Black Hole Sun Podcast. I'm your host, Moss, and thank you for coming back, or thank you for joining us for the first time. Please follow and subscribe to our IG, which is under Black Hole Sun Podcast, and give us a like and pass it around. Thanks so much for listening. Not bad, not bad. Now all I have to do is finish up the script and do the rest of the podcast. I do it in chunks, so that way it's easier to edit. I usually do it in the app, which is now Spotify. It used to be Anchor, so I do it in the app in chunks and then kind of splice it together. But I want to do it more professional now, and I'm doing it on Audacity. So from here, I can really zhuzh up the sound quality. So if you've been listening to the podcast, you're going to notice it's a little better quality, hopefully. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this one. Sorry it's not that exciting. I have a lot to do, and I can't record and do it at the same time because I haven't figured out how to operate this potato. But I did purchase a camera, not like super Sony $500 camera, but a more reasonably priced in my budget camera to do more vlogging. So that should be coming tomorrow. So I have a couple of things coming tomorrow from Amazon, so we can do an unboxing tomorrow. Fun, exciting. But yeah, today's been like slow and not so crazy. I have a few things. I have to finish my podcast that I'm releasing probably at the end of the week. And yeah, so that's my day. So let me know what you think about what I said earlier in the video about perceptions of different cities. Let me know what city you're viewing from, like if you're in a big city like New York or like San Francisco or the Bay Area. I'm looking at you, Jojo. Or Los Angeles. I'm looking at you, Johnny. My two biggest fans. Or another bigger city. Let me know how you feel about the holiday season in that city, if it's cramped and crazy and you just don't want to be there. Kind of like how I feel. Also, let me know, now that the podcast is coming back, what have you been listening to while I was gone? I mean, you haven't been listening to anything, right? Right? Okay. Look at me, I'm sweating. Alright, guys, gotta go. It's 60 degrees here, that's why I'm sweating. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye.